just double dip that chip? Excuse me? You double dip the chip.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Double Dippin' and Sippin'.
And we are doing take 2
of Sunday night. Tom's having trouble focusing.
Of our Lay's series from Asia again. We have several flavors that aren't very seafoody.
Attractive?
Yeah, I mean they're a little bit more attractive than the last ones we did, for sure.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll give you that.
Give you a little break from the grossness. Anyway, we are going to have Lay's Roasted Cumin Lamb Skewer flavor. And you can see it's opened already because we just shot a video.
Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, that we paired with the wrong beer.
Really? You're gonna admit that?
I pulled the wrong beer out of the fridge. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to do that.
It is.
Especially since we have like 500 beers to choose from.
So we are going to pair it with the right beer. This is Southern Star Brewing Company Buried Hatchet Stout. Now, why did I pick this one? It's an imperial stout with deep flavors that should pair well with rich foods such as roasted lamb.
Now I get it.
Now we're on track.
Okay, now I get it.
Southern Star Brewing Company is located in the city of Conroe in Texas, just north of Houston. We just visited there.
It's
beautiful.
Really beautiful there.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to go back.
Conroe Lake, incredible.
Very, very beautiful lake. Mm-hmm. Love it. The whole area, love it too. Mm-hmm. Southern Star was founded by Dave Bergeron and Brian Hutchins in 2008. Dave initially began brewing beer from his college apartment to save money on beer. Common theme, I think, a lot of places as well. He said his first batch was a terrible attempt at brewing a brown ale. The beer was prepared in his apartment's kitchen and fermented and cooled in his bathtub.
Nice.
Yum.
Nice.
Yeah, that is college beer
101
right there.
Yeah.
When Bergeron had trouble getting a job in wildlife and fishery science after graduating from Texas A&M, he applied to be a brewer at St. Arnold's Brewery in Houston. It's a huge brewery out there.
Yeah.
You passed that one. After working there for 8 years, 6 of which he was the head brewmaster, he was ready to take what he had learned and create his own brand. The brewery pics look like we need to visit that place next time we are there.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
And Conroe, we'll definitely be visiting there again.
Mm-hmm. We had a little B&B there, and it was awesome.
But how interesting that this guy, he almost missed his calling.
Yeah.
Right?
You go to school for one thing, and next thing you know...
wildlife? What'd you say he was? Fishery?
Fishery and wildlife.
And he ended up in beer.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue that he probably wouldn't have gone wrong either way. Fishing or beer, pretty good pairing there.
I don't know. Interesting.
It is interesting.
And he ended up taking that job as part-time, and then what'd you say, he worked there 8 years? Wow.
8 years, and 6 of which was the head brewmaster.
That's pretty incredible.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. As you know, we always smell it. We had opened it already. Ooh, smells like meat. Here, have some meat, sir.
Chippy meat. Smells like roasted something.
This smells like coffee.
It's a little gamey. That must be the lamb coming through.
Maybe that's why I'm like, ugh. It's
very
meaty. It's
you can tell
super strong meat flavor.
Tell you're eating some kind of roasted something.
And it has a little bit of spice in the back end.
A weird kind of spice. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's...
Maybe it is the cumin.
Yeah. I don't know if we've ever had just cumin on anything. We put it in our...
We put it on tacos.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We put it on tacos and that kind of thing, but we don't put it on a piece of meat and roast it.
Ignore the drinking sound behind us. One of our dogs decided to come out and have a little sip of water. This is good.
Oh yeah,
so this definitely tones down this really rich, meaty flavor.
Just so you know how important it is to pick the right beer. So like I said, we messed up and we shot a whole video with an IPA in its place, and that didn't pair well at all.
No, I was having a tough time.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, even I was, it's okay, but you really need something rich, dark, maybe more on the caramely side.
Kind of like people in their wine when they're eating, and they gotta have the right glass of wine.
Oh yeah, and it accentuates what you're eating.
I don't
as
want to
well.
offend anybody because beer is nothing like wine.
No, but if you take the chip and then you drink the beer and then you take another bite of the chip, it's going to be a completely different flavor. So, very important to get your pairing right.
Okay.
Which is why we're here doing these videos for you. So you don't have to think about it. You can reach for the right beer every single time. It's my contribution to society.
That's a good contribution, Tom.
Thank you. What do you think? So pretty good now?
I mean,
the
I'm
chips
struggling
are,
with the chips a little bit.
Yeah, the
they're
chips
very,
are all right.
they're so rich, and it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I give it about a 5 out of 10. The beer, I give it about an 8 out of 10.
I do like the beer.
Yeah,
It's good.
beer's, what do we say about
kinda
beer?
rich.
It's coffee for
Caramely,
sure.
coffee tasting, and it definitely kind of takes the
edge away.
edge of the really meaty chips off.
And it's not a, sometimes stouts can be a little bit bitter on the back end, and this is not.
No.
This is very smooth all the way through. Very good beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going to this brewery.
I am too. It's, from the pictures, it looks very outdoorsy. Like there was a lot of stuff to do outdoors.
That really makes sense since the guy wanted to be a fishery guy. Cool.
Okay. I think we're done here.
Okay, so this is a series. Well, where did you get these, Tom?
Oh, these are, good point. We got these again from Yummy By.
Oh, I love that Yummy By.
Yeah, they got a lot of great flavors. They just got a new batch, so I've been going through their app, looking at all the new stuff that's coming out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
You know what that means?
Yeah, it means you should probably hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming up next.
Yeah, so we have 2 more in this series coming over from Asia, and then, like Tom said, we got some more on our
We got some new ones that just
agenda?
came out.
It's not really our agenda. It's our
Something.
it's our agenda.
Yeah. And until next time,
No double dipping.
From now on, when you take a chip, just take one dip and end it.